Amber and Sue.
Hi guys.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about our three kind of beginner and quite frankly our favorite oils. That happens to be lavender, lemon, and peppermint. So we're going to jump right in, and I know Sue loves lavender, so I'm going to let her start with that.
Yeah, lavender is definitely one of those oils that it's an all-around great oil. A couple of things that I say about the lavender is when in doubt, lavender. And then also it's the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it's going to help with just about everything. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial, it's anti-everything under the sun. And two ways that I really like to use the lavender is paper cuts. A lot of people, especially during the winter months and whatnot, get a lot of paper cuts around their fingernails. So I just usually put one drop on the paper cut, and within seconds, you don't even really realize that the lavender is, or the paper cut is still there. So that's one way that I really love to use the lavender. And towards the end of the video, I will tell you my next favorite way to use it.
Oh,
how about you?
A little surprise, huh? All right, so my favorite honestly is when it comes to my kids. I'm using oils just about every day with my kids, and it's typically in the form of lavender or it has lavender in it. So I love to use lavender. Both of my boys, unfortunately, they're boys, they love to play in the dirt, and they get fire ant bites all the time. Mosquito bites, we welt up like crazy. So lavender's been the number one thing that I'll use on them. The Lavender Touch with doTERRA that's already pre-mixed and diluted literally stays in my bag. So you roll that on a little ant bite, on a mosquito bite. It's gonna help calm down just that irritation, the redness, the swelling, the itchiness. It's amazing to put it on and have the boys go, oh, thank you, Mommy. It's the best. And they ask for their oils now. The other way that I like to use lavender is especially at night, just for its calming effects. It is such a great way to just calm the system, diffuse it at the end of a stressful day, just get yourself in that nice zen space, and just veg out with some lavender.
Yay, I love lavender.
Yes.
All right, so
lemon.
Yeah. Lemon is great for the lemon in itself. There's so many different ways that you can start using lemon, but the two ways that I use it is in my morning water, and again, I use a glass drink cup that I have. I'll put 1 to 2 drops of the lemon and fill that fully up. It's like a 32-ounce cup, and I'll fill that up with lemon, and that's my first glass of water that I have in the morning because that helps promote your digestive system. Right. So it's really good, and throughout the day it really helps to with your digestion, so whatever you're eating throughout the day, and it just makes your water taste a little bit better. Right. So, and then I use lemon in a lot of my cleaning products, but I have a bottle in the kitchen and I'll put 2 drops in my dishwasher before every load that we wash. So we use it like that.
Yeah. And I mean, I just have to piggyback off that because of course, you know, my 2 things as well, cleaning. Before I started using a little bit more of the On Guard for cleaning, lemon was my go-to, and it really still is. And again, I've got the boys, my house is just sticky. So lemon is a great way to help break down a lot of those sticky surfaces. If you have, you know, stickers left on a toy or just any gummy residue, lavender is great for that. You can use that with a little bit of baking soda and actually scrub some of that off. Just really helps break that down. And then the other way I actually like to use lemon is in my cooking. I have so many recipes that call for like lemon juice, and I never have it, or fresh lemons. So what is better than lemon oil? You can use 1 to 2 drops if your recipe's calling for lemon zest or the juice of lemons. I use lemon oil.
Love that stuff.
Yes.
And there's 250 drops in a bottle, and you know, when you're talking about lemon zest and that sort of thing, you know, you run out to the store and you pick out the lemons, and then you use the zest, and then you put it back in your refrigerator and you forget about it. What are we doing? Throwing away lemons.
Absolutely.
Bottle of lemon, 250 drops. It lasts you forever. It's not going to go bad.
Right. And we're talking like $10 a bottle wholesale.
Lemons.
I mean,
perfect.
Yes. Cheap. So, all right, moving on to peppermint.
Peppermint has always been my go-to for headaches, and whenever you're having a headache, you always want to put the peppermint wherever you're having that headache. Put 1 to 2 drops in your fingertip, and you can roll it kind of like onto the spot where you're having the headache. But then, as women, we start going through that time of, when you start to get a little bit older, and we get hot flashes. So I learned that with the peppermint, putting a couple of drops on the back of your neck will help to cool you down, because that's where the cooling system is of your body, is in the back of your neck. So I put 1 to 2 drops on the back of my neck, and I can go through the day without having those crazy hot flashes, feeling hot. So those are 2 ways that I really love to use the peppermint.
Absolutely. And let's be honest, okay, Sue and I live in Georgia. It's hot. We're in April. It's going to be 80 this week. But we've actually made some really great cooling sprays. A lot of our patients and clients will use at their son's baseball games, or just to sit outside, sit by the lake, on the boat, whatever the case may be, where you can just mist that on you and again have those overall cooling effects. So that's a great one, and I hate to go back to it, but again, cooking,
right?
I mean, I'll be honest, Sue knows peppermint isn't my favorite. It's not her fault. It happened while I was pregnant, but we're getting better about it, and I am finding more ways to use it. But baking, especially adding a couple drops into brownies, for instance, putting some in coffee, hot chocolate, things like that. It's a great way to just continue to spice up some of your foods.
Yes. And I'm just going to use this roller bottle really quick, but to go back to the lavender, and we will add different essential oils together to help with certain things. Lavender, lemon, and peppermint together will help with seasonal discomfort. Whatever you want to make that out to be, seasonal discomfort is what we use them for. We'll make up roller bottles, and we'll rub the roller bottle behind our ears and our neck here, or even underneath of your nose, just to help with that discomfort. So for me, I love to put the 3 together. And then we'll also put them in the diffusers in the evening, and it's 2 drops of each one in the diffuser also for helping the respiratory system. And that's how I love to put those 3 together.
Yes. Now these 3 too, I know we've talked about internal use. I'm just going to say quickly that doTERRA also has Tri-Ease, and it is their seasonal allergy blend, y'all. So get it, because these are amazing with all this pollen going around. You could use a little extra help.
Oh,
so.
Yes, especially now.
Yes.
And okay, so the 3 together, if you haven't started to dive into the doTERRA and you don't have your own account, if you come in here to the office at Town Lake Family Chiropractic, we have these little starter kits. They're $25.
Right.
And they have the 5 milliliter bottle of the lavender, lemon, and peppermint together. And also we have a paper that has 101 different ways to use lavender, lemon, and peppermint. So if you're starting to think about using essential oils, come on over to the office. We have these little starter packs. We'll give you the packet of the 101 ways to use the different essential oils. And then when you start learning how much you love these essential oils, you can always come back into the office and talk to Amber or myself, and we can work on getting you started. Okay?
That's right.
So I guess that's it for
That's
today,
it.
right?
That's right.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Happy oiling.